Ladies and gentlemen, while we want you to have a pleasant and enjoyable evening, the company is also concerned about your safety.
Smoking and drinking are not permitted in the theater, and please refrain from talking during the performance as it could inhibit the total enjoyment of the theatrical experience of those around you.
In the event of a natural disaster such as an earthquake, tornado, or nuclear explosion, please remain in your seats at all times, and we will inform you as to the extent of the damage at the end of the next play.
The theater is not scheduled to pass over any large bodies of water during the next hour, but if a nautical landing were attempted, the person next to you is your best bet as a flotation device.
At this time, we would like you to please reach over to the audience member on your left and hold their right hand. Go ahead, don't be afraid. You have 5 seconds to comply.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Thank you. While holding this person's hand, please ask yourself the following questions.
1. Did I come here with this person?
2. How well do I really know this person?
3. Would I trust this person with my life?
And 4. What does this person do with that hand that I would rather not know about?
Now, please remove your hand and kindly refrain from touching anyone while you remain on the premises.
At this time, we like to ask that you take all of your personal belongings on the floor surrounding your seat and clench them tightly in your lap. We ask that you keep them in this position for the duration of the show.
The company will now inspect the aisles, and any unclaimed property will be confiscated and destroyed.
Get something out. Make sure they pass. Everybody.
I repeat, any unclaimed property will be confiscated and destroyed.
If you remember these simple guidelines for behavior while in the theater, or for that matter at home, at the office, or at social gatherings, your life will be made much more safe, secure, and sanitary.
We thank you for your cooperation. Shut up and enjoy the show!
The playwright.
The playwright
Hey. Writes the dialogue.
writes the dialogue
So that the actor
so that the actor
doesn't have to worry about what to say on stage.
about what to say on stage.
The director
The director
tells the actor
tells the actor
where to
move
and how to say the lines.
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 So that the actor
So that the actor
doesn't have to worry
doesn't have to worry
about what to do on stage.
about what to do on stage.
The costume designer
Costume designer
dresses the actor
dresses the actor
so that the actor
doesn't have to worry
about what to wear on stage.
about what to wear on stage.
The makeup artist and the lighting designer
The makeup artist and lighting designer
paint and light the actor
paint and light the actor
so that the actor
doesn't have to worry
about how they look on stage.
about how they look. The actor is a genius!
Once upon a time, everybody had a big fucking thing. They all looked different.
Mine's pink. Mine's gold. Mine's clever. Mine's fierce.
They all sounded different.
Ring, 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 ring. Quack, quack, quack.
Hello, baby. But they all smelled about the same.
Ugh.
Everyone took
still, I'll choose the bad one, though it's burned me many times.
Hi, my name is Ted. I'll be your waiter today. Are you all ready to order?
Oh yeah, I'll start.
Yeah.
I'll have a nasty divorce with huge alimony payments. I know. A type A personality with huge ulcers. Let me think. And a happy childhood. And could you make sure that's really happy?
Sure can.
All right, and a healthy dose of optimism.
Nice. Sweet. Would you like a sense of fashion with that?
Maybe later.
And for you, sir?
Yeah, I'll take the bitchy ex-wife and the big screen TV. And street smarts. Lots of street smarts. And, what is this healthy dose of optimism? What is that? Fuck it, I'll take that too. And a dominating, chauvinistic ex-husband for the little lady here.
So thoughtful.
How's the psychology degree?
Well, it's not that great.
Not great, huh? You know what? I'm going to have it anyway. And a vacation home in Florida. I really like some intolerant conservative in-laws.
I have that here.
Does anyone else want some of those?
Yeah. They actually come by the bucketful. Should I bring a whole bucket?
Keep them coming.
10 buckets!
Okay, bring 10.
Alrighty.
That's perfect. And I'd like some happy childhood. And what else? And a son.
One.
Nice.
One on draw.
Nice. I love drugs.
I too will have a sense of fashion.
Alright. I think you're gonna enjoy that one.
Okay, I have a question. The heterosexual lifestyle. How is that?
Well, it's not for everyone.
It doesn't sound like you recommend it.
Well, I've actually never tried it. We do have a bisexual combo platter if you'd like to try a number of different things.
I like that a lot.
One.
Okay, you know what? So I'll have a passive-aggressive personality with emotional unavailability, and I'll have a heart attack.
Nice.
I know exactly what I want. I will have the left-wing, anti-capitalist bohemian lifestyle. Homeschooling for the children. Wild, liberated sexuality. And a mastectomy. I'll have my heart attack with her mastectomy.
I have a question about the pompous, misguided self-identity! Is that loud?
Yes, it is.
And self-righteous?
Yes.
Okay, great, I'll take that! And can I get a happy childhood with that?
Yeah.
Can you make sure it's really happy?
Sure can.
Okay, great!
And would you like a sense of fashion with that?
No, I'm fine as I am!
Alrighty. Whatever you say.
Sorry,
I'll be back in a minute with bread and water.
Thank you!
Let's pray. Bless us, O Lord, for these gifts we are about to receive, that they may nurture us and help us grow ever closer to our true nature. Amen.
Amen!
Hello. Can I help you?
Hello.
Can I help you?
Help me?
Help you?
Help me how?
Help you? In any way?
I don't think so.
You're sure?
I don't think so.
You're positive?
I don't think so.
I can't help you?
You can't help me.
In any way?
None. I don't like being helped.
You don't?
I like to be by myself,
I see.
on my own.
Indeed.
I am perfectly fine sitting here by myself without anyone's help at all.
Yes.
We shouldn't be in this play!
I'm just trying to be of service.
I know.
To assist another human being.
I know.
To help a kindred spirit in time of need, and in so doing to help myself.
I see. Get out.
I will.
Beat it.
I'm going.
Leave.
I'm already gone.
Help.
I am here, always here. Here I am, I am here. I am here, always here. Here I am, I am here. I am here, always here. Here I am, I am here. I am here, always here.
Potting plants out of town, down and out, drinking scotch, throwing darts, making love, to cleaning house, on the phone, raking leaves, working late. He is there, always there. There he is. He is there, on your mind, in your thoughts, and you smile and you flinch when you think of the time when he first kissed your lips, and you wish that again you could see his face.
Always here.
I am here, always here. Here I am, I am here. I am here, always here. Here I am, I am here. I am here, always here. Here I am, I am here.
Waking up, walking home, in the car, eating lunch, underfed, overwhelmed in a play, baking bread, feeling good, still awake, running late, out of breath. She is there, always there. There she is, she is there, on your mind, in your thoughts, and you flinch or you smile when you think of the time when she first held your hand, and you wish that once more you could see
I am here,
her
I am here,
face.
always here. Here I am, I am here. I am here, always here. Here I am, I am here. I am here, always here. Always here, always here. Always here.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, thank you for coming. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Love you.
I
Love you.
I
Love you.
I
Love you.
now I
Love you.
now I
Love you.
now I don't
Love you.
now I don't
Love you.
now I don't.
Love you.
I don't.
Love you.
I don't.
Love you.
I don't.
Love.
I don't.
Love.
I don't.
Love.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I. 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 I.
Love.
I.
Love.
I.
Love.
Now!
It's funny, isn't it, that you called me out of the blue?
After how long has it been?
10 years, maybe? Surprise! And it's funny, isn't it? How uncomfortable I felt.
Without knowing why.
Pretending to be pleased. Without really caring where you are. What you're up to now. It's really funny, isn't it?
How guilty I felt.
Because a blast from the past. It's supposed to be fun. Exciting. Flattering.
It's funny, isn't it?
The things we choose to forget. The things we're told to forgive. The things we bury. Until we actually believe they are gone.
It's funny.
It is funny, isn't it? Not actually ha-ha funny that it was 2 days later, lying in bed.
When the memories came back.
When the guilt disappeared. It's funny, isn't it? How guilty I felt back then. Because you didn't mean to.
And your friends all said you were sorry.
It's just that you were heartbroken. And shoving and grabbing isn't hitting after all. It's funny, isn't it? Now that finally I'm angry.
That now you're not forgiven.
That you never did apologize. That you really shouldn't call again. That the bruises actually haven't healed. It's funny, isn't it?
Get up, giddy up, go to work, get a job, catch a train, ride a bike, drive your car.
Eat a muffin or a bagel or some yogurt and some fruit.
Talk with others in your office, at the store, on the phone.
And then listen with indifference as they talk about
Their husbands.
and their wives
And their lovers.
and their problems,
which are paltry next to yours. So you wait and you time it when they stop to catch a breath.
So they can come up with a segue.
From what they think to
You and you and you and you. And how you suffer oh so bravely with all your many problems.
Like not having any friends who will listen to what haunts you.
And they listen, but they drift as they wait and they time it for you to stop to take a breath.
So they can come up with a segue from what they think to
Then. Take a break.
think of love,
Dream of home.
try to sleep,
Make a call.
read a book.
Do anything you have to forget you are here. And wouldn't you really rather be a fly upon the wall and buzz
Out the open window to a place where your thoughts are no more than empty wrappers.
flowing free, and your mind that sheds them thusly, like the skin from a snake or the slipper from your foot, as you sit and watch the TV and you think about tomorrow when you get up and that somehow it will bring you something different, like a phone call or some money or a person who will like you,
And you wish
and you dream of the things that are inside you.
And how pretty they will be when they make it to the real world.
Now to bed and to sleep, where your dreams are more fantastic and mundane, is a word that will have to wait until tomorrow.
When you
Get up, giddy up, go to work, get a job, catch a train, ride a bike, drive your car.
Eat a muffin or a bagel or some yogurt and some fruit.
Fruit.
Need some stage lights here, Charlie!
I know, I'm working on it.
Time is of the essence, Charlie! Let's go!
I said I'm working on it. Relax.
All right, what the fuck is going on up there?
Calm down, Camille. They're working on it.
You calm down, Ezra. My play is being fucked because we can't seem to light the fucking stage!
Maybe we should come back when we figured out what's wrong with the lights.
No, Roscoe, not this time! Charlie, how are we doing up there?
I said I'm working on it.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ!
Let me see if I can help.
No, you stay right there. Holy shit, Camilla's gone! That's right! And unless I get some tech right fucking now, there's gonna be trouble!
Calm down, Camille. They're working on it.
Yeah, put the gun down.
Holy shit, Roscoe has a gun too!
Just try and cooperate, Camille. You're only making things harder on yourself.
Oh, fuck! Ezra has a gun!
So do you, Vanlin.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Camille. We all got guns now. Just put it down.
Put it down.
We'll just have a little talk, okay? Yeah.
Oh, God, but my time, my play, fuck, time is of the essence. Ah, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus!
Great, I got him.
All right, everybody clear the stage. No attack, go.
Ah, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus!
A still image is projected on a wall at a show you're seeing, and you think,
Okay, got it. What's next?
And then you realize there isn't anything next. It's just staying there.
so you look at it again, and it's an image of a woman and a boy. Nothing special.
She's probably his mom.
You think to yourself, nice, but so what? You wait for the image to change.
It doesn't.
You look a little more closely at the image and you take a guess at when it was taken.
Probably the 80s. Yeah, but
Yeah.
well, look at that hair. It could be the 70s. Yeah, look at that car in the background. That's totally a 70s car.
And the image stays.
So what did someone think was so important about this one image that we all just sit around and stare at it for like 2 whole minutes? What's this thing called again?
It's called still image on a wall.
Ew! Why do people title things like that?
And you look around to see what everyone else is doing, and some people are looking at the image, and some people are just kind of looking around. Some people are looking at their programs.
And what's with this voiceover anyway? Like the guy who wrote this thinks he's some kind of mind reader who knows what I'm thinking. Yeah, right.
Or is he actually manipulating you into thinking these things by dictating them through voiceover?
Fuck him!
No.
We're not playing these mind games.
Yeah, I'm
You
way
look
too
back
smart.
at the image, you notice kind of blurry in the foreground, there's a something.
It's a
What?
toy?
It's hard to make out.
I don't know, but it has weird proportions.
I know, I don't understand. I can't tell if we're too far away or too close, or if the camera's just out of focus,
Yeah.
or what exactly is going on.
Holy
Oh my god, it
fuck!
moved!
It just fucking moved!
It's called
Holy
still
shit!
image on the wall, and it just...
It's a swirling projection, for God's sakes! I'm just...
It's not supposed to do that!
You're riveted. You're staring at the little arm or the whatever it is to see if it'll move again.
It doesn't!
You think, was I asleep? Were my eyes playing tricks on me? Was I just manipulated by that damn voiceover to see something that wasn't there?
No!
You keep staring at the little arm and the slide goes out. It comes back up again.
Holy
But
shit!
it's
The fucking
gone!
thing is gone!
The little fucking thing is
Whatever
gone!
it is, that... Oh my... What the fuck?
And you look around to see what everyone else... Are they freaking out too? Because I'm freaking out. Like, did I just imagine this, or what is going on? So I'm looking at the image, but I want to look at the audience, but the audience is still looking at the image, and I'm trying to look at everyone, and I don't know what's going on!
And you're left by yourself with your vision and your thoughts and your mind and your pulse and your heart, and you're all by yourself, and it's so scary.
And the play just ends.
Welcome to our show! Are you excited? Are you excited? Come on! It's an exciting night with lots of excitement, people! Yeah! We've got things that you should get. We've also got people that we're going to talk to, and they have made or done some things that you should know about because your life is going to be made way better by knowing about and getting these things!
Wouldn't you like to feel sexier, richer, more powerful, more of everything? Well, you should! You had better!
Oh! It's an exciting night, people! Come on! Get me excited with your excitement! Come on! Yeah! Wow! This person has just made a record! It's great! You're great! You'd be great, though not as great, as if you bought it!
This person has great overalls. You should buy these overalls because you would look great in these overalls. You would look like you wanted to look great in these overalls, at least for a season, but only if you buy them!
Come on, y'all, it's an exciting night! Give me like some of your excitement, come on! Look at this fucking thing! What is it? You don't know, but it's gonna help you get through your life! Buy it! So you can find out how!
Are you above all this crass materialism? Buy this book and find out how you can become more spiritual and less materialistic. It also comes with a set of essential oils as well as a pair of baggy cotton pants. And it comes with an official meditation cushion and a kitchen magnet reminding you not to be so crassly materialistic. Buy it all!
I am about to bust a nut! I am so excited! You in the third row! If you don't get excited right now, you're gonna be watching the show from the alley! Come on, y'all! Let's hear some excitement! Look at me! I'm excited! Take me lunch! This shit is delicious! Or make me your mistress and get me an expensive apartment somewhere. I'll take credit cards! Just buy me and you can become whatever you want or you need.
You can buy online right when you get home. You can become a better person by Monday!
Jesus Christ, I'm so excited I'm gonna lose my shit! If you want to see another show, if you want to get out of this place alive, let's hear some excitement, people! Woo! Snick, snack, lie on your back, stare at the sky, have a panic attack! There's so many things that you should do, but there's nothing to do that you want to do. Mig, mog, walk the dog, lie on the couch like a great big log. There's so many things that you should do, but there's nothing to do that you want to do. Crick, crack, you've broken your back.
Go to the dock and he'll give it a whack.
There's so many things that you should do, but there's nothing to do that you want to do. Ricks, rats, had some bad sex.
Sneak out of bed and
call your ex. There's so many things that you should do, but there's nothing to do that you want to do. Flick, flack, you're a Big Mac.
You are what you eat.
And that's a fact.
There's so many things that you should do,
but there's nothing to do that you want to do. Snort, snort,
You've
you've broken your heart. Your life's a mess and it's falling apart.
There's nothing to do that you want to do. There's nothing to do that you want to do. There's nothing to do!
Act 1.
Act 2.
Act 3. Act 4. 11.
Act 12. Act 13.
Act 14.
Welcome to Play Poems. Goat play.
I don't have a goat. In point of fact, I have never had one.
Thursday play.
Monday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Friday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
Clickety clack play.
Click, click, click.
Window play.
All across the city, cats are sitting in windows. But occasionally, one of them gets out. And then comes back.
Reject play.
This one's too small. Please throw it back.
Play with apples.
How is, for instance, Nick?
Fine! And how is by way of example, Della?
She is fine also.
Just play.
That is Queen's Knight to Rook 7, and that's checkmate.
God damn you, Josh! God damn you!
Squirrel play. Not a play.
Pencil. Span. Asparagus. Soda can. Coconut. Electric power plant. And wheat stalk.
Kandinsky play.
On a particular Tuesday morning, a particular phrase of music became visible to the masses and was stared at by the unshaven, foot-weary multitude.
Umbrella play.
What will become of me?
Squirrel play redux. Earring play. Squirrel Play 3.
After I opened my mouth and found a nest of live squirrels inside, I threatened him with a toothbrush and ran and hid the park for hours.
Shoe Play.
Say, ladies, are you confused about your sexuality?
Are you tired of constantly questioning your attraction to the same sex?
Are you on the fence and need a gentle shove one way or the other?
Well, look no further because we have the solution to all your problems.
It's Steve! Through the wonder of nature, Steve can put your mind at ease.
Now I know what you're thinking, but Steve here is just an ordinary heterosexual male. How can he help me?
That's a great question, but you see, he's not just any ordinary heterosexual male.
No. Now, Steve here has helped not one, not two, but three different women realize their true sexuality over the course of these years.
Wow, how does that make him feel?
Does it make him feel somewhat inadequate?
Does he think that his sexual abilities could be a misrepresentation of heterosexual males everywhere?
Listen to the man himself.
I prefer to think of my special love-making skills as a gift, and it would be wrong and selfish of me not to help as many women as I can realize they're lesbians.
There you have it! Through Steve's space-age, technologically advanced love-making skills, he has helped these women through a very difficult time in their lives.
After a wondrous night of sexual intercourse with Steve here, three very different, very diverse women all came to the conclusion that they were in fact lesbians.
Lesbians!
And were immediately happier people.
Was it his ability to be a good listener and a supportive friend?
No.
Was it his special skills as a counselor?
No, he doesn't have any.
Then what was it?
I had sex with them.
That's right. No more questions from mom or dad. No more having to hide who you really are.
One romp in the hay with Steve and your desire to have sex with men will be no more.
He'll fuck the heterosexuality right out of you.
It's Steve!
A peace of mind for peace of mind.
It's Steve!
Available after the show.
Today, I would like to announce my candidacy for highest office.
I would like to begin by blaming people who are isolated from the political process for all of our problems.
I would like to take a few easily understood actions and present them as effective solutions to complex problems.
I would like to pretend that I'm not a part of the vast political machinery that enabled me to get this far, and I'd like to pretend to attack it.
I would like to use a personally painful and tragic episode and use it as a rallying cry to get me elected.
I would like to promise to give you more money while asking you to pay less taxes.
I would like to endorse a series of meaningless platforms.
Each more sincerely
than the one before.
And then state the obvious as if it were really important.
I would like to be bigger than Jesus.
I would like to live forever.
Don't play with your utensils. Act 1.
Look! Inside! What do you see?
For a spoon.
No! Look inside! What do you see?
I see my reflection in the spoon.
No! Look inside! What do you see?
I see myself upside down in the spoon.
Yes! Ha ha! Remember that always. Remember that.
Act 2.
Why am I upside down in the spoon?
Don't ask questions.
Is it because the spoon is a concave surface?
Who told you that? Did they tell you that? Don't listen to them. What do they know of concave versus convex? Look inside the spoon. Look! What do you see?
I see myself upside down in this spoon.
Yes! Concern yourself with that!
Act 3. Act 4.
Where are you?
I'm in the spoon.
Where?
In the spoon.
Yes! Ha ha! You are!
And you're there too.
What?
Now, you're in the spoon.
Where?
You're inside. In the spoon.
I am in the spoon! I am upside down in the spoon!
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, God! We spray!
Fucking it!
Right!
There's always my
Hey!
Hey! We're male.
That's white.
Not only that, we're young.
Yup, 5 young white men.
Think of the power!
You know, life's a breeze when you're young and you're white and you're male.
We can do anything we want.
Yeah, the future's anything we want to make it.
We could be the head of a household.
Damn right we can.
We could run large corporations.
Hell yeah.
We could run for major political offices.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
mayor.
Or president.
All because we're young and we're white and we're male. Thank God we're not women.
Yeah. Oh, no. Miss me with that shit. Thank God we're not black either, am I right?
That would be hard!
Or queer.
Wait, I thought maybe you were.
No. I thought you were.
Don't look at me!
Yeah, it doesn't count.
No.
Okay.
We're straight too!
Yeah, damn right we're straight.
Oh, we got it made.
Oh.
You know, the other day, I hired one of us for a job.
Hell yeah!
You know, guys, last night I went to the theater and I
Sounds
saw...
gay.
Well, I saw a play about being just like us.
Who you vote for in the next election?
One of us.
Damn right you are, yeah.
Who'd you vote for in the last election?
One of us.
You know, life's a breeze when you're one of us. We can do anything we want and go anywhere we please. All because we're young, we're white,
We are straight!
and we're made. Song of inanimate objects. Song of the toaster. I am making toast. I am making toast. You give me bread. Wheat bread or rye. Black bread or white? I make toast.
Song of the alarm clock.
Look at my face. Look at my hands. It is not time to get up yet. I will tell you when that time is. When I'm ready, probably when you least expect it. Now! Wake up now! Hey, you hit me, why'd you hit me? I was only waking you up. That's the things that I get from you.
Song of the empty picture frame.
All my life, I have waited for a picture to hold. All my life, I have waited for a moment, a Kodak moment to hold. You bought me last I thought my moment had arrived, but it's been months. But still I sit waiting for my moment, for my picture, for my purpose to be fulfilled. So I sit
Song of the pencil sharpener. Pencil sharpener.
sharpener, I'm a pencil sharpener. I love to sharpen pencils all day long. Pencil sharpener, I'm a pencil sharpener. I'm 35 years old, but I'm still going strong. Grab that stubby number 2 and stick it in my hole. Hold on to it tight and away we go. Grind, 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 grind. Give that handle a crank. Grind, 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 grind. When it's sharp, you'll have me to thank. Cause I'm a pencil sharpener, a pencil sharpener. I love to sharpen pencils. I say I gotta sharpen pencils. I love to sharpen pencils all day long.
I'm a potato, my brain's made of cheese. I fly through the dark and I sing with the bees.
He's a potato, his brain's made of cheese. He flies through the dark and he sings with the bees.
I'm a potato, my brain's made of cheese. I can sing through my nose, I can type with my knees.
He's a potato, this fact we confirm. He's as small as a whale, he's as large as a germ. Put down that rhinoceros.
Listen now, please. Sit still in your armchairs, don't wiggle, don't sneeze.
You must hear what we tell you, it's bona fide true.
He's a guaranteed tuber.
He belongs in a zoo.
I'm a potato, I'm pliant, I'm blue. I never wear trousers, I live in my shoe.
We are the popcorn that falls beneath the chairs. We lie there for years with dust in our ears. We know the truth because we hear so many lies. Don't be misled by his disguise.
I'm a potato, I'm dressed like a prune. I have 7 foreheads, I eat macaroons.
He's a potato, often it's true.
We bid you adieu.
I'm a potato, there's not left to say. Remember me fondly, I bid you good day.
He's a potato, what else can we say? Put down that rhinoceros, choose a new clay.
I'm a potato, I'm a potato, I'm a potato, I'm a potato, I'm a potato. Intermission.
Okay, so we're like the chorus, and we've got to figure out how to tell you this whole story in what?
45 minutes.
45 minutes? I thought we had this place for an hour and a half.
Apparently they gave that big chunk of time to some tiny dog.
Alrighty then, just the high points. So it's 4:11, a very bad year to be an Athenian.
Totally sucks.
We've been at war with Sparta for how long?
It's this crazy-ass Peloponnesian war you've probably heard about, man.
We started it basically because we could, you know, because we were the big cheese after the Persian Wars.
Of course, regular people never wanted war in the first place.
Why would they?
But the politicos just told them to shut them up, said no one was interested in all that talk about peace.
Yeah, peace! What a silly idea!
How naive.
And the big boys kept on saying that I'll be over in like just a few months.
Oh, 20 years go by. Our treasury is bankrupt.
Because our ships keep getting sunk.
Right. And now Athens is surrounded by the Spartan army.
There's assassination plots here, right-wing conspiracies there.
It's a disaster.
Our little democracy is just hanging on by her fingernails!
Meanwhile, the war grinds on.
And it doesn't help that every 2 minutes one of our generals goes and decides to invade off someplace else.
Sicily was the last one.
Yeah, look at how well that turned out.
How many thousands of Athenians died?
They kicked our butts.
Well, look on the bright side.
Huh?
You know how Greeks can never agree on anything? Well, now there's total consensus on one thing.
You know you've got a point.
Yeah, everyone, and I mean everyone, hates our guts.
They hate our guts, it's true! For the first time in centuries, Spartans and Thracians are talking to each other. Of course, it's about what assholes we are, but still.
That's an accomplishment. Oh, we should get this show on the road.
Anyways, that's Lysistrata.
That's who the play's named after.
You'll see why in a second. Right now, she's very upset because not only is it 411 and a very bad year to be an Athenian,
Yeah, totally sucks.
but she's called in Congress for all of the important women of Greece. And it's scheduled for dawn,
Today.
and nobody's even shown up.
Not even us.
I hate women. Everything men say about us is true. Women are late to everything. Sometimes they don't even show up. Totally unreliable, impossible. Where is everybody? This is just so embarrassing. Here I call a meeting of all women, the Pan-Hellenic Women's Conference, to discuss the most important issues of the day. And who shows up? Nobody. That's political consciousness for you. I hate women!
What the fuck are you bitching about?
I call this huge historic meeting and nobody shows up. Well, of course not. It's dawn. Who throws a party at dawn? It is not a party. It's the dawn of a new era. Civilization will be redefined this morning. I invited every important woman in Greece.
Gee, and us in our bathrobes. How embarrassing. So where's the fucking food? All these women are gonna steam in from the four corners of the earth for what? Not even a handful of raisins? What kind of hostess are you?
I am not a hostess! I am a political leader. This is not about chips and dip. This is about the future of a country. Oh, look! Women! I knew it! They're coming! It's Marie from Anagyra, Ismene from Boeotia, Dipsys from Corinth, and Lampedo with some Spartan women. I am a genius!
A Spartan? You invited a Spartan here? Are you insane?
It's all part of my cunning plan. You'll see. Marie, lovely to see you. Lampedo, you're looking annoyingly beautiful.
I try.
No, I don't know how you get through the day, all right? Men must regularly throw themselves down at your feet and just sort of howl.
The dears, one just steps over them.
I hate you on principle. If it wasn't that your very beauty will be the linchpin of what I like to call LBP, which is short for Lysistrata's brilliant plan. A little something I flatter myself may just change the course of human history.
Is there any food?
Really, I am starving.
God, I thought I had a couple of figs on me somewhere. I'm coming up blank.
Don't you know what it is?
I had a piece of toast, but that was 3 hours ago.
Lysistrata's brilliant plan.
You know, I'm on this new diet. All fruit, tons of figs.
Hey, does it work?
Well, I've lost a few pounds, but I feel so damn bloated all
Isn't
the
anyone
time.
curious?
Well, you look fantastic.
Oh my God! Everyone, please just shut up about food for 1 minute. Jesus Christ! Oh, men are right. It's all women ever talk about. Oh.
I see. So what you're saying is that having answered your unintelligible call to women everywhere, we now find ourselves here, at dawn, miles from home, worn out, and yes, hungry, and it is at this moment that we have learned that we have traveled all this way only to be, what? Yelled at by some lunatic Athenian woman who only had to roll out of bed to get here?
This is nice.
How uncouth of us to mention food. I, in fact, am now so humiliated that I feel I must remove myself. Yeah, perhaps all the way back to the market, where I can only hope to console myself for my lack of tact with some thinly sliced lamb and a carafe of red wine.
Oh
gosh, I'm feeling pretty humiliated myself. Maybe some coffee?
Yeah.
Me too, just so ashamed. Maybe even a little hot bread.
You guys want to know just how ashamed I am? I'm willing to go off my diet and just begin taking fistfuls.
Oh, yes! Right! I am so
apologize.
Go right ahead.
Go right ahead and what?
Apologize.
Didn't I just do that?
No, you said you'd like to.
Oh my god, you all heard me. I said I was sorry, right?
Wow. Pathetic.
Sad, really, just like a man.
I am sorry I made you mad, okay? Because I need every single one of you in order to make my plan work. It really is brilliant. Please just stay and help me because I can't do it alone!
Ladies, gather round.
I don't want to.
I need so hungry. We're the market rates. It's not pretty. I just have to say that.
Okay. Fine, Lysistrata, tell us.
Okay. First, let me just ask a question. How many of you ladies have husbands at home right now? Raise your hands. No. Not at home. All your husbands are away, right?
Yeah.
How many of you have husbands fighting in some godforsaken place away for weeks, months, years at a time?
Yeah.
Your husbands are probably all off right this minute fighting with each other, isn't that right?
Yeah.
You probably all spend your days the way I do, bored and scared at the same time, staring at the walls, too unhappy to even leave the house, sometimes praying that the war will end. You spend your nights tossing and turning, worried sick that your husband is lying in a battlefield somewhere, wounded, dying, calling your name. How many of you are sick of war? How many of you would give up anything for peace? Alright, circle up. We're gonna Quicker, come on! Repeat after me! I would give up anything for peace!
I would give up anything for peace!
I would give up my youth!
I would give up my youth!
I would give up my sight!
I would give up my sight!
I would give up my hearing!
I would give up my hearing!
I would give up my beauty!
I would give up my beauty!
I would give up anything at all!
I would give up anything at all!
I would even give up sex!
I would even give up... No!
Don't run! I see you! Come here, don't be scared. Hey, come back, everybody. Come back, ladies! Come on! Oh, she's winded. I would even give up sex!
No. What, are you nuts? We may be unhappy, but we are not idiots.
Yeah, why do you think we miss our husbands so much?
Absolutely. Sex is what, makes life worth living.
Yeah.
Sex is honestly one of the only things that makes my life fucking bearable.
Nothing could make me give it up.
Nothing! That's the reason my plan is so brilliant.
Why? Because it's insane.
No. Don't you see that as much as you miss your husbands, they miss you just as much?
So what? We are all miserable. What's your point?
I'm glad you asked. If we say that we won't have sex with them until they declare peace, they'll have to settle their differences, don't you see?
So you're saying the next time they come home for a few days for a little pussy, we just say no?
But mine, absolutely, very simple.
It's impossible is what it is.
Oh, come on, it's for such a good cause.
You might be able to do it, but I am not giving up the one happiness in my fucking life.
But it won't work if we don't all do it, that's the point.
It's a lot to ask, particularly now that I finally taught him all the best tricks that I know to make me happy.
I know, it took ages. Who wants to go through all that again?
Who has the energy? And besides, I like the way his hair curls on the back of his neck.
It's gross.
Mine's got the most wonderful mole right under his Mine's got this way of hooking his leg over my hip.
Enough! Let's not descend into dewy-eyed idiocy here. Focus, ladies! Think of it. We could end war forever.
Think of it. Love making every single night. Think of it. No more lonely days. No more dying of fright every time a messenger comes to the door.
Think of it.
Think of it.
All right, I'll do it. Oh, you Spartan queen! We got you with us. We got nothing to worry about. Come here.
Well, I'm not going to be outdone by a Spartan. I'm good.
Wonderful.
Whoa. We Athenians can do it just as well as any other Greeks. All right, Lysistrata, I'll do it too. Even if it kills me!
That's a lot.
One little thing, Lysistrata. I'll spread the word to the women in Sparta, and I think we can rely on the rest of the girls present to get their girls together on this. But I'm having trouble believing that you'll ever get your own gung-ho boys to put down their swords. Athenians are just freaking loco when it comes to starting fights. It must be all that gold in your Acropolis. No, really. Until that's in the hands of women, Athenians are never going to stop killing anybody who comes within sniffing distance of it.
My dear Lampedo, you are as brainy as you are beautiful, and you are absolutely right. Men are fools for battle everywhere. But in Athens, the boys start stabbing each other in the playpens before they can even, pee standing up.
That's true, I've seen that.
That's why, while we've been talking here, a group of older women, every single one a war widow, have headed up to take the Acropolis back from the geezers who were left to guard it.
I bet right now they're just about to beat those old geezers in with their own canes and then wait for us to join them up there.
So while you ladies are back home organizing, we Athenian gals will hull up in the Acropolis together.
Then it's just a matter of bidding our time until our men catch wind of what's happened. I can see it now. They'll come home, pawing the ground for us to open the gates. And then for us to open our gates.
But we won't, right?
No. Okay. Not until we see a delegation of men from all over Greece, hands over their swollen peckers, humbly pledging themselves to peace.
This is a brilliant plan.
I thought you'd like it.
Let's swear to it, girls!
Okay.
Keep it zipped until they flip!
Keep it zipped until they flip!
Cross your legs or hope to die!
Cross your legs or hope to die!
Don't give them a piece of ass until they give us a piece at last.
Don't give them a piece of ass until they give us a piece at last!
Make love, not war.
Make love, not war!
That sounds
So familiar, doesn't it? I just made that up.
It's nice. Catchy.
Thanks. Oh, I feel another one. Okay, ready? War is not healthy for children or other living things.
Wait, it's not very chanty.
I got one more. God. Stop in the name of pussy. Okay, wait, all right. One more. We're gonna try it like this then. Okay, ready? Woo! If you like it, then you should have put a sock on it. What the fuck, girls?
Meanwhile, over at the Acropolis,
Word gets out that the women have taken over the treasury and the local police force mobilizes itself.
the only problem is that the flower of Athens is off fighting everyone else in the world.
Yeah, so the average age of the geezers to take on the women is like 86 and change.
Talk about your thin blue lines.
Look, here they come.
It's the retirement home version of shock and awe.
Come on, fellas, we'll show them what it takes.
Slow down, for Pete's sake! I've got a pebble in my sandal that's killing me.
Pebble, cry me a river bug. My toes and twisted bodies began its course march.
You bunch of sissies don't deserve to call yourselves Athenians.
It's like a splinter of something really sharp and pointy. Could that be glass?
The fate of the city's at stake, and all you can think about are your withered carcasses.
I just haven't been able to get this thing right since my wife left me.
When I think of our former glory,
Is that blood? I think it might be blood.
the way we stood shoulder to shoulder against the barbarian horde in Marathon.
I can't seem to get mine on right either. I'm chafing up a storm here.
I think that's actually blood. My blood. I'm bleeding.
Look at what was once the greatness of Athens.
So on top of impetigo, cataracts, and this new allergy to root vegetables, I'm gonna be crippled for
And
life.
now it has come to this, unmanned by women. The indignity of it. This is the situation, men. Our gold is being held hostage by a bunch of old biddies. It's downright humiliating. While we're out here shaking our fists in the air, they're inside, lolling around on the money bags, filing their nails, and doing crosswords.
Raising wenches. I invest in American taxes. My
Then shall we do it, gentlemen?
Do what? What are we doing?
Smoke the Hellcats out!
Smoke the Hellcats
straight for the rest of your life.
Hey. Which stands, which amount to G, and you don't have a stopwatch?
I'll give them 20 minutes tops.
Mess with us, sisters, and you're throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah, we're in trouble with a capital T.
Yeah, and that rhymes with B.
And that stands for...
All right, that tears it. Fall in, men. Hop, hop. Let's teach these she-devils a lesson. To arms. Ready. Light.
Ladies!
Is there...
That was just so
Totally
uncalled for.
underhanded.
Going gosh.
Are we gonna let them get away with that?
No,
Not on my
not my chin tight.
Charge! It's not gonna be pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna lose you, Grandpa. You so much as wheeze in my direction, you'll be walking funnier than you already do.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah!
And who's gonna stop me?
Me!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
Says who?
Just me!
Says you?
Yeah!
Oh, you give me one good reason I shouldn't knock you into next week, you toothless old freak dog!
I'll give you 5 good reasons.
Oh, prune breath?
Leaky pants!
Are you as turned on as I am?
Oh, at least!
Oh, we got some snapping our daughters after all.
There's a lot to be said for toothlessness when it comes to you know what?
Oh, you filthy minx! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you!
What the hell is going on out here?
That's not specialist, sir. Everything's under control, sir.
Excuse me. Under control. The Athenian treasury is in the hands of a rabble of women. I can't get into the vault of my own city, and my police force consists of a group of nitwits who can be held at bay by a bunch of old biddies with spray bottles. Under control.
Show us where these nitwits are.
I don't think you understand just how formidable and, well, perfidious these females can be, sir. It's between you and me, especially that one, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah,
The wily instinctual mind of the she-cat.
it's the lynx, the lioness. We are dealing with a rational being here.
That's right. It's a sort of animal cunning, really, beyond our ken. Alien to the sunlit reaches of
Oh,
masculine.
shut up! I'm surrounded by imbecile toots and schmendricks to a man. I'm the laughing stock of the Delian League. Is there anyone of sense to speak to on this acropolis?
What seems to be the matter?
So you're the ringleader, are you?
I like to think so.
The little lady in charge of all this mayhem.
You're welcome. It was really a pleasure and much easier than I could have possibly imagined. If I'd known all it took was a modicum of intelligence and determination, I'd have shut up this slaughterhouse long ago.
Slaughterhouse?
So, waterhouse, treasury, what's the difference? It's all you men can ever think to do with your money. Fund your wars. There's a truly criminal lack of imagination in evidence.
I suppose you with your housewives' knowledge of money could do better.
Housewives know a thing or two you exalted politicians seem to forget. For example, we spend our money on our children too, but we spend them on meals. And books. But you spend them on swords. And daggers. It's the same money, just different principles.
This is such a typical emotional gambit, but then that's all you females can resort to.
Ugh, perhaps you're right. Perhaps we do feel it more. After all, we're the ones who have to stay in, closed behind shutters in our houses of mourning, listening to the echoes of all the loved ones we've lost to your wars.
I can't expect you to understand the higher principles at stake and what we are defending. Your female scope is too narrow to understand what we men do for you.
Yes, you certainly knock yourselves out for us, and we give you so little thanks in return. It's hardly fair.
True.
Oh, we should really be sending you bouquets of black flowers for every wasted year, every hollow hour, every shudder of fear when the messenger comes knocking.
Garlands of blackness will pall your halls. Wreaths and chaplets will fall like black snow drifts along your marble corridors, so that every day you have to trudge through the wasted, stinking vastness of our gratitude for all that we've lost to you. Our spent youth, our wasted love. Thank you.
We speak for mothers and wives everywhere. Thank you!
Well, if you're just going to get morbid, there's no talking to you.
God forbid we should talk about death and loss to a warmonger! How uncouth of us, right?
Sorry.
Like mentioning sex to a lady of the night.
I was talking about money.
As does any good sex worker. Indeed, you prove my point. Let's talk of money. Why not?
Will you be reasonable and give me the keys to the Acropolis?
We will be reasonable and keep them. You have exhibited far too clearly that you cannot be trusted with them. You have squandered my city's great resources on your machinery of war and fuel for your nightmare factories.
And it's time you went on a diet. No more gold, no more blank checks. All your shiny ships have sunk to the bottom of the wine dark sea with half of our loved ones inside of them. We have other plans for our riches.
I can't believe that I'm even bothering to discuss this with you. You know nothing of politics. You have all the sanctimony of the ignorant. You dare to stand on your hind legs and lecture me about how I conduct affairs of state? It's preposterous. There's more at stake here than your maudlin little soap opera. I need the money for battleships. We're under siege here, or perhaps you've forgotten. We're in the middle of a war. Woman, stand aside and behave yourself.
Yeah, see, that's your favorite tune. We've heard it all our lives. Shut up and don't ask questions.
We're trying to win a war here.
That's you.
It's my favorite song.
Every woman has had to bite her tongue 1,000 times when men come home from a long day of gassing about when, but never whether, to attack some hapless new enemy or other.
And when asked if such unchecked aggression is wise, we're told,
Now is not the time.
It is never the time to listen to anyone other voices other than your own. Until now.
It turns out you'll have to listen to us because we do have something you want. It simply never occurred to us that we had a choice as to whether or not to let you have it.
But we do. And we refuse to bring any more children into this world to be fodder for your wars. That's what it comes down to. It's up to you.
This is utterly unnatural.
Unnatural, is it? To prize life over death?
Peace over conquest and havoc?
Plenty and joy over deprivation and fear? No, sir, the system you have imposed on us is what is unnatural.
Left to their own devices, nobody would choose your mayhem. All anybody ever wants to do is to work and love to their best ability. We're hardly unique in our hopes.
Oh, by all means, ally yourselves with the mud-splattered masses. They are your natural kin. But I choose to believe that our Athenian destiny is special, and I'm proud to breathe the rarefied air of the most exalted nation in the world. Our unique and glorious fate brings with it the singular burden of responsibility.
Hello?
It's still here.
It may very well be that at my wash tub I don't snuff the same heady air as you do, but from what I've seen, people don't differ too much place to place. Some aren't as lucky, that's for sure, but we've got no monopoly on either virtue or evil.
Yeah, there are assholes everywhere. Assholes! 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 Assholes!
Very mature.
to be. We wouldn't hold other people's lives so cheap. We'd be more enlightened than that. And perhaps if we could learn to master our own egotism, we may find that the only other people singing our praises weren't just other Americans. I mean Athenians. We're talking about Athenians.
I'm Athenian.
Yeah. But that's a very long road. In the meantime, we will be keeping all the vaults shut up tight and the assets frozen.
Well, you can see how happy that made them.
But what could they do? We held the Acropolis for weeks while the old coots fumed and stamped around below us, muttering threats.
But that was nothing compared to the ordeal going on inside.
Lysistrata had her hands full getting the women to stick to their no pussy oath.
It was Nick and Puck in there whether the women were going to manage to keep their legs crossed.
You should know by now. Get out of here. Have I said how much I hate women? Trying to keep these rabid alewives in line is like trying to herd cats. I haven't slept in weeks. I gotta watch the barricades all night long to make sure one doesn't slip her collar and slope home to throw her dress up over her head. Here comes one now. Watch this. Belfrage! Oh, my dear! Oh, hello, Lysistrata. I didn't see you there. Yes, well, here I am. Are you going someplace? Yeah, I'm afraid I need to go. I just got an urgent message from home. Oh, really? From whom? Well, luckily my husband, being home on leave now, was able to alert me to the fact that, moths have, attacked some wool I was trying to untangle, but I got the call to your Pan-Hellenic Women's Congress, and I just dropped it and ran, and now it's just lying there at the mercy of moths. And this is really such Yes! Oh, fuck. No. It'll only take a minute. I just need to spread it out and air it out for a while. I'll be right back. Hey, no, forget it. But Lysistrata, please. If you only knew what a pathetic, snarl of moth-eaten wool it is now. And it's really quite lovely when you smooth it out and pat it down. So calm and bright-eyed, so well-rested and cheerful when she's had a little, oh, God, attention. Okay, what the fuck is that? I see you. Stop playing. Okay, I am sorry, but the fact of the matter is that until peace breaks out, your sorry snarl will just have to cope. And who is this? Not so fast, missy. You cannot keep me from my livelihood. And what is that? I'm a gardener of the sea. I thought something smelled fishy. And it's a neat tie. The beds are calling me. I bet they are. The clam bass needs digging. The mussel man needs plucking. And the oyster bed needs shucking. Well, yes. Dream on, sunshine. No one's doing any shucking until peace is declared. Get out of here. A midwife! I need a midwife! Oh! Tell a Nike! Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta let you girls carry on the siege alone. My sacred motherly duty calls. I'm poised on that awesome thing, the divine mystery of childbirth, you know, when it just pops out like right here. Yeah, I went to health class. It's funny because you weren't pregnant yesterday. It's a miracle. You're carrying. Hi. It's a boy! That would explain the helmet. He's a true Athenian warrior. Born armed! How convenient. Yeah. So you can skip the diapering. Oh, Lysistrata, I'm on my knees, please! My husband's home for the first time in ages. I've got to see him. I'm not brave or strong like you. I'll be right back in just in a minute. It'll just take a second. No. I bet he's stacking around the Acropolis with the other poor schmucks, moaning like unmilked cows. Just listen to him. I hear you, baby! But don't you see? That's exactly where we want the pig. I'm talking to you. If we can just hold out for
it for Athens, for the sake of your children and your children's children.
All right. I'll do it. Oh, but God, Lysistrata, it's not gonna be easy. I'm so damn horny.
Hey, girl, I'll get them warmed up for you.
Marie! Baby! Marie!
Who are you here to see?
Marine.
Okay. I'll let her know there's a gentleman here to see her. And your name would be?
Synesius.
Oh, Synesius! Well! You know all she ever talks about.
Really?
Oh, yes, it's a broken record. Synesius this, Synesius that. Everything reminds her of you. She showed us this very amusing trick with a peeled banana the other night. Had us all in stitches. She's quite a scamp. But so devoted.
You think?
Oh, absolutely. Why, just the other night, she was toying with this sausage we had for dinner, and she let on us what a fine cook you are.
What?
Oh, so good. She said, this is nothing compared to my Synesius' sausage. I think that's what she said, I don't remember. Do you want me to see if she's available? Cross her legs and take a grace.
Don't worry, I just sat on an icicle!
Fuck.
Well, hello, nuptial unit. What's up, I mean? How are things?
How do you think they are? I'm miserable. I'm having difficulty stringing sentences together here.
What seems to be the issue?
I'm beside myself. If you don't come home soon, I'm gonna do myself damage. It's just not healthy.
Well, you certainly look in the pink.
I'm in the purple. I'm virgin on blue. Baby, have mercy. Give me a squeeze or I'll keel over in a faint.
What? Oh. Here?
Sure, here, there, anywhere. What does it matter at this point?
It looks like you turned around. Oh, well, in front of all them.
What do they care?
They came here for a refined evening in the theater.
Refined? Come on, it's a sex comedy.
It's by Aristophanes.
Come on, it's a bunch of ancient Greek dick jokes, just some dumbass experimental bullshit to fill out the evening.
You seem to be very unclear on the nature of this endeavor.
I'm unclear on everything at the moment. All the blood has left my head. I can't think anymore.
Oh, that's flutter. Why, let me take your temperature.
Oh, honey. Oh, baby.
Oh, you do seem a mite warm.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Well, let me go see if I can rustle up something to help you with that.
Hold on. Everything I need is right here.
Well, let me take your pulse.
Take anything you want, just don't go away.
It's racing.
No kidding.
Stick out your toe.
Oh, gladly.
Let me see it. Oh, God. Yeah, it seems to be very coated.
Well, it's been hanging out it's all panting.
What?
Panting.
You better stop doing that.
Oh, I'll gladly stop it. You're the girl to help me.
Your eyes, they seem a bit glazed.
Oh, I'm surprised I'm not cross-eyed by now.
Well, this is very serious indeed. I may have to take drastic measures.
Mouth to mouth? Mouth to mouth?
If I give you mouth to mouth, will you work for peace?
Oh, baby, if you give me mouth to mouth, I will set up a little shrine in the backyard and worship at it daily.
That's nice. But it's not what I need at the moment. I want a treaty.
A treaty? Just for some sex? We'll talk about it later. Give me a kiss.
I just can't seem to get in the mood when there's a war on. Why don't you give me a call when you're back home for good?
You're leaving me like this?
I'll be waiting.
Ow. So she left you high and dry, huh?
It's a pretty big problem you got there.
Oh, tell me about it.
Are you sure you can handle it yourself?
handling myself so much I think I got hurt. Maybe you can help me.
Sorry, I don't do freelance.
We took the oath.
Huh?
You don't get a piece until we get a piece.
Well, fuck. Where's the nearest brothel?
Oh, no dice club. The ladies of the evening are all on strike too.
I guess it's back to going steady with my old right hand.
Well, you know what we women say. If you're sick of self-abuse, now it's time to make a truce.
But I'm just one poor schmuck with a heart on. What can I do?
But you're one of many poor schmucks with a heart on. That's the beauty of it.
Yes, I mean, look.
Could you, point us towards the Central Committee?
You seem to be doing a pretty good job of pointing yourselves around.
Yeah, direct traffic with those things.
We have some very important business to take up with them.
Yeah.
It seems like you're gonna have to disarm first.
We come in peace.
Yet you seem to be smuggling.
Fuck! People!
Well, they're certainly killing us!
Yeah.
Is this the Spartan delegation?
Stay at attention.
There's no need to salute, soldier.
Can't help it, sir.
I see. So the situation on your end is just as tense as it has been here.
Yeah, pretty thick. There's been a general uprising all across Greece.
We've all been on
high alert
for weeks now.
As have we. It's that damn Lysistrata making everything so tough for all of us. But I had no idea your people were also up against it.
It's been hard. That Lampedo convinced all the women to shut down relations. There's been great suffering on all fronts.
Luckily, we've been able to maintain a firm resolve.
The damage these women have done to male morale is just appalling. We've been very hard pressed.
It requires an iron self-discipline.
Yes, but we stand resolute. Because it does require stiff determination.
My dick. An iron self-discipline.
I think we've done enough dick jokes. Then let's get Lysistrata out here and wrap the whole thing up.
Please.
Oh, get him out of here, please.
You don't all have to stand.
Good one, good one.
That was so late! On my account, boys, though it is certainly heartening to see you all so... alert! Are you ready to make terms?
Yes, please!
Do we have a choice?
I suppose you could try, homosexuality.
Yeah.
It was very popular in ancient Greece.
Yes.
But believe me, if I could turn to it at this late date, nothing would make me happier. It just doesn't do it for me.
Does it for me.
I see your...
Oh no.
Punch! All right, boys. Are you ready to make terms?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
here's the deal. You've always let your peckers do the talking in the past, so why stop now? For the first time in history, they're talking sense. Listen to them. They're saying, here, bring
Let
it for
me
me.
assist you.
Lay down your swords.
Lay down your swords.
And lay down with your wives.
And lay down with your wives.
I like that idea.
No, you still fail to grasp the complexity of the thing.
I don't think it's very complicated.
All right.
In fact, it's so simple that even your dicks can think it through. Sex is good.
Sex is good.
War is bad.
War is bad.
Look at your women. We want you to live. We want to love you long and hard and night after glorious night. We want to grow old beside you, sleeping in our own warm beds and happily bonking away
Please do anything, just put us out of our misery.
Please. And how about you, big boy?
I must say that it rankles me to fall prey to this female conspiracy.
But don't you see? It is women who have given you everything you've had that's ever been worth having. Sex! Love! Children! And of course, your very life. Some woman took her own life in her hands and endured some very long hours of excruciating pain in order to work your body out through her own and into creation. Face it, it has always been a female conspiracy. We conspire for life. We conspire for life. And now you get to uphold your end of the deal. How about it, fellas? Will you swear to what you say?
Yes.
Let's stop the killing and start the loving.
Let's stop the killing and start the loving.
Does that go for all of you too? Just say yes.
Yes.
Let's stop the killing and start the loving.
Let's stop the killing and start our loving.
Really good, you guys. Okay. How about you, Sunshine? Come here. Come here. Come here. You'll be having a lot more fun at this party than you'll have standing out in the cold. How about it? Do you want to join us?
Okay.
You're looking better already. In fact, that's a beautiful smile when you give it the chance.
You think so? My mother used to say so.
And mothers never lie. Let the peace begin!
Who wants some of this dung?
Well, you're enjoying that very slow balloon ride. We wanted to end the night on more of a, not serious, we've had a lot of fun tonight, but a serious-er note. We're gonna have a group sing-along, and we would be really honored if you would join with us. It's Let There Be Peace on Earth. So, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Me too. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father, sisters all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be my moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. So, there's gonna be, if you stick around, dancing, music, warm popcorn,
Cake.
a cake.
There's a cake.
So, yeah, just enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for coming.